Morning, everybody. I'm Krish, and today I'm going to tell you about my Capstone project. Keeping track of competitors, their pricing models, and their news announcement manually takes hours and is extremely prone to human error and data compliance risk. That is why we built the Market Intelligence Hub, a secure multi agent workflow that automates competitor tracking while ensuring data compliance. This agent belongs to the Agents for Business track. It is designed to orchestrate specialized LLM agents that query real-time competitor databases, compile reports, filter out security violations, and pause for human review before finalizing. Let me show you the overall workflow of my project. So, if we could, in the banner, we could see that the Marketing Intelligence Hub is automated, secure, and intelligent, bringing together multi-agent coordination, security guards into one workspace. Now, talking about the architecture, first, every user query starts at the start node and must pass through the security checkpoint. If any security issues are found, the flow terminates immediately at the security event node. If clean, the query goes via the pass route to the orchestra agent. The orchestra agent uses its agent tools to delegate tasks. It spends pricing questions to the pricing analyst agent and new questions to the news trends agent. These specialized sub-agents called the local MCP server tools to search competitor pricing database and fetch press releases. The orchestrates combines all these findings into a report draft and routes it to a report view review checkpoint. Here, the workflow pauses, raising a human in the loop request. If approved, the report is saved at the finalized report node. If rejected, the feedback is saved to the state, and we loop back to the orchestra for revision. Now, let me show you the live demo. Let's see this in action. We'll submit a first test case like compare the pricing and recent news announcements of Sesify and Esmucom. We click run in the logs, you can see that security checkpoint checks the query, logs a past event, and forwards it to the orchestrate. The orchestrate delegates to pricing analyst agent, and new trends agent, which run the MCP tools to query their plans. Now we could see the whole report, the specify versus ASMPCOM, the executive summary, the pricing analysis, quantitative comparison, key differentiators in their pricing and features, the news and the market trends, and the conclusion. Like if I talk about the conclusion, ASM Corp generally offers more competitive pricing, particularly at the entry and mid tiers, with a strong focus on CRM and workflow automation. Sesify, while slightly higher priced, appears to differentiate through integration and advanced automation. Now the Playground UI poses and prompts us to review the draft report. The draft compares specified growth and scale plans with SMCOM starter and professional plans along with their news. We type approved and hit submit. The workflow completes displays our finalized reports. For a second case, like this is the response where we have to find a response and where we could simply write approved. Yeah. So now for our second case, if we try to ask for the confidential financial records, you will see the security checkpoint immediately flag it as critical and route it to the security event terminal node, preventing any LLM calls. Now let us do that. So yeah, we could say here that workflow terminated due to security violation, security warning, restricted query, or prompt injection attempt blocked. Lastly, if we query send specify pricing to john.doe@email.com, the security checkpoint successfully redirects the email address to redacted email before sending it to the orchestrate. Like I would simply type here that send sassy 5 pricing to suppose krish dot chaudhary dot cs @gmail.com. So yeah, it will directly say that I can't directly send mails. Would you like me to find out what specify pricing for you? So like this, we could simply move on with this. This secure workflows is driven by two main features: a security checkpoint which handles rigorous basis, PI scrubbing, injection keyword detection, and sensitive competitor search restriction with JSON audit logging, and our MCP server which exposes dedicated studio tools for pricing, news, features, and market share points. Now, if I talk about the impact, ultimately, this tool empowers sales, product, and strategy teams by saving them hours of manual research while generating, guaranteeing data privacy and security compliance. Thank you and have a nice day.